Oh, I can see my car. Not good. Oh, I can drive as well. Rip.
5 lights. What's that?
That's me. I'm just pressing. Okay, lights are off. Unfortunately, we can't get the perfect view of it. We're going down into turn 1. Rip.
And
Come
on board
on.
with rear shots.
There we go. Safety car. Yeah. That's a tough. Ah. Yeah, I actually left the session before we were going, but sure I forgot to, and I think I joined the session too early. GG. But yeah, we have safety car.
Happens, but safety
I'm
car. A safety
I'm
car is
afraid
always good. It spices up.
I'm afraid it was us causing it, but yeah, shit happens. Um, this is the grid so far. Russia's still leading, of course. We have Warden in P4, so he has moved up quite some positions. Um, yeah. Also, Emerald dropping down. So yeah, we had a quite tight turn 1, which we unfortunately couldn't see or watch because of this. But yeah.
We had some technical problems.
Yeah, what a fail.
Apologies for that.
Oh yeah.
But
Who should we look
yeah.
out for, Cherry?
I don't know. I think it will be tough for this soft guy runner because now everyone can pit already on the harder compound or go for a
Pretty
different
much.
strategy.
Oh, Rilch. The Nectar is
What happened?
tangled with Rilch. His last 5 positions. I just caught that. But yeah, I was just about to say that the strategy should be a one step
Yeah.
around here,
No,
going
no,
into the
no.
mediums
Who's coming
on
into the pits?
Stubus.
Everyone is
Williams
out
driver.
still? No, no, no. He hesitated.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, the Red Bull. The Red Bull of. Who is that? C3D steady aims, and he touched it. And he touched the braking board. He touched the braking board for the pit lane. That means we will see maybe some drive-through penalties tonight.
Oh, exploding
And he's gone on the
emeralds
mediums.
has disconnected.
Or is this Amazed OT? I don't know who is that. Who's in the Red Bull? The Amazed?
Amazed OT. Oh, he has pitted.
Yeah, Amazed
so
OT.
he has probably had some damage in the
Yeah,
start
then
of the race.
it was Amazed OT then, I think.
Oh, okay.
No, both. It was Amazed OT who gone into the pits and crashed into the pit board, so...
Oh, but he doesn't seem like he has damage. Necrus is leading now, but that's due to an incident with Rilshots. I don't know what happened there. So now Rilshots has to come back now. Maybe shouldn't be a problem with his pace, his insane race pace. The German driver, comes up leader, obviously. His teammate in P7 right behind him, so maybe on the mediums. So he'll do a long stint. Maybe even to the end. No, he can't do that. Mandatory pit stop, right? Dennis?
I think he can, of course.
No, he hasn't pitted.
Why shouldn't he?
So you have to pit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So he'll probably go super or soft to the end when he comes to that. Yeah, we are going in. All the safety cars going in on lap 4, so...
So we could talk about our track a bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
So, the track is located in Austin, Texas. That's what I know. It's 12 miles long, 19 kilometers. No, what the hell, no. 3.4 miles long, 5.5 kilometers. Sorry, that's not the Nordschleife I'm talking about. Yeah, and it was opened to 2012. That means it's in the calendar since 2013, right? Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. It was first held in 1908, and the drivers with most wins around here is Michael Schumacher with 5 wins, and the same with Lewis Hamilton, 5 wins also. constructors with most wins around here is Ferrari. Uh, and also for pole position in real life last year it was Lewis Hamilton setting the lap with a 134.999. And fastest lap around here is Sebastian Vettel with a 139.877. But yeah, it's a track with 20 corners. A tricky S section reminds me a bit of Silverstone. I don't know about you. And then a long DRS straight, followed by the straight. I love the last sector really because it's good on the pad, and I'm on the pad. But
You're biased.
Yep. I really like the last sector because I gain time and it just feels good on the pad.
No, but judging by everyone who speaks about this track, there are of course people who hate it and love it, but real drivers, they think it's a nice track because it's these sweeping corners and all that.
Yeah.
It's fun to drive and it's fun to spectate everything.
Let me check the race director.
How about the weather?
The weather looks clear, quite clear. We obviously don't know how it's gonna be, but we are not expecting any rain anytime soon, looking by the looks of it. We haven't got any retirements yet, but we have quite some profiles dropping down. So we have T, who was contending for top 5 in 18th place. Also, SRL Rampage outside top 10 in 11th place. So hopefully we'll see some clean racing. And it will also be interesting to see the hard compound runners, TOR Pepsi, C3D, Stability Ames, Exact, and Warden. Warden now on P3, so I don't know what happened there. Ferrari, obviously a reserve driver. Did you see that, Dennis?
No, I didn't see it. No.
Oh,
But
we have
explode in
retiring from
Emerald.
the race. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting stuff here already in the safety car phase. Oh my goodness.
MX2T with 1 stop. Maybe he'll go to the end. It is possible. I know a certain Ryan from SRL 12 GP2 has done that. Pitted on a lap 1 safety car, went on mediums, and went to the end of the race. Yeah, speaking about the strategy, the medium tires are interestingly, they can go so long and they don't really lose pace. They're really consistent, for me at least, around USA. So yeah, now on lap 4, going in this lap.
Hopefully. But what's that? What's that tangling? Everyone is ghosting here. Around P7.
I don't know.
I don't know what these guys maybe don't know what position they are in.
Marks is disconnected.
So you think a ghost car is in there, like AI
yeah, it's
car?
It's quite strange.
Let's give the spectator overview over the whole positioning. Like Nick Rosen first, Melanie second, Warden and third. Okay.
Yep.
I think the safety car comes in this lap.
There we go. Nick Cruz leads the way onto the last few corners. He's still not speeding up, but it'll be interesting to see if he can pull away from P2 of the championship. Melanie. Now we go to the second to last corner. When will he put the power down? He does it now. Seems to get a good away. Warden is right behind Melanie, but Melanie is even closer to the leader, Nick Cruz. What's happening at the back?
There. No, that's okay. I think the bag has come through quite nicely. Ooh, Nick Cruz, a lot of movement there, a lot of leg on my screen.
Oh, we have a 3-wide battle with Fabicuda and the Williams of Tasman. Now going into the first exit of the first corner. The Williams, they're still going 3-wide. Fabicuda backs off. SRL Rampage still side by side.
Goodness.
Yeah. Oh, also the 2 Renaults going at it. TOR Pepsi and Stroll F1 lover. Let's see what he'll do there. Really tight at the middle pack, Jurek.
I see it's really tight at the middle pack and it's hard to get side by side into these corners because, yeah, it gets really tight there.
Yeah, and we also have the, let's see, on the straight, Nick Cruz defending the inside line for Melanie. Will Melanie be close enough? Doesn't look like it. What about the Ferrari of Warden? Let's look at the battle for P3. Wilshire Snow go down the inside of SL Ninjas. Is that moved on? Seems to be it. What about more behind? That's a Beacon P8. Oh, let check the
real shots.
backmarkers.
The shots now in P4.
And we have also two Renaults and Fabricud. He lost quite some positions. His teammate and no Matthew Bolden is right behind him also. So it's looking really close at the back as always. Let's check the lead. The Cruz coming into lap 6. Hasn't pulled a gap yet. It looks like the top 5 is within 1 second. Probably one or 2 seconds. They're really close to each other. It's interesting to see that Melanie is still close to it. And also real shots. Like he's closing more than ever to Warden, who's on the soft tires.
So the Williams still in lead in front of the Menor and Ferrari with the number 75, I think.
Yeah,
and real
down the
shots
straight.
just lurking behind
They
there.
haven't got
on
the ass yet, but yeah, let's look at real shots and the battle for the lead. It's not close enough.
What is he
What about
doing?
real
Is he
shots?
pulling
It's
out?
going down the inside.
Ooh, yes, he's going down. Oh, that's good racing here. He sticks around the outside, and on this turn the inside line is better, of course. Oh, he's on the soft tire. And it's side by side racing here. Really, really good. Real shots keeping it around the outside, and they don't even collide. That's good racing, guys.
That's what we want to see, and as I said in quali, that's the section I love to see side by side battle. Warden almost pulling it through with the switchback. Let's look at the back. The top 5 has pulled quite a gap to the guys behind. But yeah, we can't go away from this battle. Melanie, Brilchats, and Necruz. Wow,
No,
it's looking so close.
unfortunately. Hopping on board with real shots right now. Getting good launch. Behind Melanie here, and Pepsi Max retired from the session. What happened there? Let's have a look what happened there.
No idea, but I'm just following the leaders into the sections. Warden seems to not lose too much. Obviously, he's not as fast as the others on the harder combat rule, but he will go longer and will be faster as the super soft runners tires degrade. But yeah, let's look at the straight. Chirac top 3 is closer than ever. Surely we'll see a battle for the lead now.
Let's see. DRS is open for real shots as he pulls to. Oh, gets a real good toe. Maybe even has a look at Nikros, but no, that would be suicide. So he overtook Marasha right at the spot where I said it will be an overtaking spot on the circuit at the DRS
Yeah,
grid,
definitely.
of course. And here,
just overtaking
wide to get
his
good exit speed. Ooh, nearly touched
almost
there.
getting it there. And also
Yes,
Melanie, who was or who is his championship rival, just overtaking him like it was quite easy. Really not what Melanie wants at the moment, but nothing is over yet. Now Russ is coming to the first DRS section. I don't know if the is, but
tackling around here on the outside. Ooh, he overtook him before the apex actually. Like now maybe he gets the switch back.
But Russ gets
yes,
the better run.
Gets.
Ooh, side by side into the first sector. Here we go.
No, he has to back out.
Defense. Really good.
He has to back out from that.
Yeah, he has to. Not an good overtaking spot there. But yeah, unfortunately we can't follow the back at the moment. It's
Oh.
too
Stroll
close in
F1
at
driver.
the front.
Tired?
Oh, Warden was going a bit sideways. What happened there? The Ferrari of Warden still following the leaders on the soft tires. He can go really long compared to the others.
Yeah, he can.
But now here we
But
go.
of course, in
For
the
the lead. We'll just go around the outside of Necruz. Can Necruz defend from him? Oh, no, not really.
no, he can't.
We'll just get
Oh,
it.
as
Oh, Warden
Melanie
and
and
yeah.
Warden touch slightly.
Oh,
But
and
they
the
still
manner,
managed to
the
keep
manner
ahead.
of
The manner
SRL
SRL Ninja side by side with the Ferrari there.
trying to get the switch back, but not quite enough. But look at top 5, Dennis. It's close, so close. Only lap 8 out of
That's
28.
good racing on a nice track as we come through this. I think. Oh, virtual safety car. It's a
Yeah.
virtual safety car as Melanie and Ninjas. Oh, Melanie bottled the pit entry. Melanie bottled the pit entry. He wanted to
He
come
did?
into the pits.
Are you
No,
sure?
the other
No,
manner
I
did.
think he,
The
I think he's,
no,
I
no,
think
the
he
other
saw
manner.
his,
Ninjas.
yeah, ninjas. Did he bottle it? I just saw him.
No, Ninjas came into the pits, but Melanie, he drove over the white line, like where you can't drive, and then he decided he decided differently because
I think he saw in his
obviously,
mirror that his teammate was
yeah,
pitting.
yeah,
Yes, quite
this
a
why.
quick
So
call.
he pulled away.
But where does ninjas come
That's
out?
dangerous driving, though.
P5, so he hasn't lost any positions. He just gained a free pit stop, basically, and going to the end. Quite smooth from the Manor driver, but what are the others thinking? Why are they not doing the same?
How is it with the stewards? Are there stewards in the league or not? Because actually,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do this, like what the man did there.
I'm not sure.
Looked really dangerous.
Oh, as we go down to the green light, I'm not sure if that's allowed for Melanie to just cut across the pit because he just saw his teammate. Either you make the call or not, but here we go into the DRS straight. But Warden has the better run on Melanie. Is he going down the inside? Yes, he is. On the soft tires. Down he goes. Oh, he takes...
Oh, and he got spun!
He takes Necruz with him, outbraking himself. I don't think he has damage. Where's... Just taking out Necruz. Melanie...
Oh my god. I think the Ferrari took damage there. At least a little yellowing. I mean, this was...
what about Necruz?
hard impact there. And you can see Warden understeering there a bit, of course, having no issues.
I don't know about
Maybe he
Necruz.
comes into the pits now. No, he's staying out. Both staying out. That means the damage is slightly.
Yeah, I think one has damage. He's getting such understeer. Yeah, that a bit of a gap. Real shots is just what is the gap to Melanie? It's 2.3 already. I think we already have, it's
P6.
Oh!
P6, real battle there. Almost 3 wide into turn 1. It's 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, as the McLaren loses a lot of time there because the Renault just turned in and they touched a bit, but it's fair racing here, clean racing. You have to do this. You have to drive a bit more aggressively otherwise.
His teammate Exact right behind the pack on the medium tires. He's finally getting some pace on him. What happened there, Dennis?
I have no idea, unfortunately, but Bolton, he retired as well, so how many drivers are still there? I think it's 15.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
15
so we have had 4 drivers retiring from the race. But here we go for the battle of P6. Tira, Pepsi, Maestoti, Sleepy, the Steady Aims, and Exact. Quite not that close enough, but here we go. Is Steady Aims close enough?
Oh, Steady Aims going off track there a bit.
Strange line.
Yeah, that's a strange line. Maybe he did the dummy around the outside, who knows? Sometimes I can't look into the mind of a driver, so who knows what he thought there. As they both break into this tricky left-hander, and now it's getting into the fans' favorite triple or double apex right-hander. It's like the one in Istanbul everyone loves, so it's one of those nice corners with a lot of characteristic. Yeah, and you have to rely on your downforce there because the tires get worn a lot because of the downforce and all the the forces. So, steady aims, they're a bit too far away to actually pull a move, yeah? As DRS closes and Morgs has joined. Who's Morgs? Is
Mox
he a
is the
driver?
new, yeah, new driver. I don't know
Yeah,
if he.
okay, so he joined
I
back,
think he
he had some
disconnected at the
connection
start.
issues.
He's still P10, so
Yeah,
it's not. Oh, oh, Steady Aims
and
goes.
Bolton has left
The Renault.
session.
The Renault. Oh, Steady
Yeah.
Aims and Tio
Ooh!
Pepsi
Yeah, yeah,
collide.
yeah.
Tio Pepsi
They
made a mistake
collided.
cutting the S
What
section.
happened there? Wow, 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 guys, what is that racing here? I think he has damage. He's really slow, driving in
I think he's
first
waiting
gear.
up for Steady Aims. He felt that like that was his fault.
Ah,
He's
okay,
waiting. Yeah,
okay.
he's waiting up for. So
Yeah.
fair play there.
Fair
I
play
could
there.
see that Pepsi was cutting the track and took Steady Aims with him, or Steady Aims clipped at the back of him.
Oh, unfortunate, of course, for them as they were running in good positions and now they are both out of top 10. But that
Oh, look at
happens
the
if you
McLaren
race for
ahead. I don't
position.
know who that
Yeah,
is. I think that's
that's who
who
is
is
that?
that?
I think that's the um,
That's Mox
no,
and
it's
Enter Beacon, and he's
Morgs.
just passed Enter
Okay.
Beacon.
So active beacon in the Torosso. Yeah, in the Torosso.
In P10
Torosso
at the
was the
moment, 20.
was my workplace last season, but then I got the offer
Oh.
from Manor Racing. Oh, side by side into this right hand section. What I said, this triple apex one. Tasman overtook
Oh
Steady
yeah.
Aims on the inside, and Steady Aims pulls into the pits. Of course, I think he took damage there. What do you think, Ahmundo?
Yeah, I
Breaking
think he
down.
definitely had damage of that. He hit the back of Tio Pepsi. Fair play for Tio Pepsi waiting up. I don't know if that reduces the penalty. Probably will if it'll be sent to the stewards. But
So,
yeah, it was
what's that
definitely
pit stop
his
time?
fault.
Do we see it? He's going for the mediums, and he had no front wing change. So, he thought,
Oh, okay.
okay, I have to try something different. Yeah.
Well, but wasn't he on the harder compound though? I
He
think
was
he
on the
was.
soft tire.
Stadiums. Yes. I don't. Like often you go a bit longer in your US with the soft tires. If it was me, of course. I don't know about him how his tire wear was. But now we head into straight SL Rampage, Morgs and Enter Beacon. Morgs going into slipstream, pulling on the inside move with the should be and done and dusted move. But what about the driver Enter Beacon? Can he do something about it? Not quite. Ooh, Mox runs a bit wide, will compromise his run into the last sector. But yeah, looking really close for P8. We have exact in front on the
Ooh,
mediums. Ooh,
if
Enter
you have a
Beacon
look
going
at
down the inside.
oh, they touched a bit. They touched slightly, wheel banging here, but both gone away without damage here and without a spin. So maybe he looks for the DI.
Yeah, not
Now he
quite done,
to
but it was
concentrate. Close. And he's doing it at the last corner. They touched slightly. Rampage almost gone off track, but and he got DRS. So that was a good move from him. Fair play to
yeah,
Active
quite
Beacon now in P9.
unusual. Oh, overtaking spot, but if SL Rampage, quite a ding dong battle. If he can just get the DRS in the straight, he'll surely try to make a move on the Terrace driver.
But Rampage is not far away. Rampage still behind him in the S sections right now. Coming closely there, the number 15 Ferrari driver.
And also, look at the weather, Dennis. It's
Yeah,
trying.
it's getting a bit overcast, huh?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
looking like the clouds are gathering, but I don't think it will rain. I think it's just that the temperatures are falling and the grip will be less, so the drivers have to watch out. But I think if the track temperatures cool down here in this game, I don't know. Does the tire wear get better? Like, I have no idea if they
No
simulate
idea, but
this.
now here we go. Rampage down the inside of Enter Beacon, down the 50-meter board, out inside. Can Enter Beacon do something about it? Is he going down the inside? Yes, he is. No, not quite.
No.
Didn't dare to do it. I think Rampage was much ahead. What about this corner?
Let's have
Not
a
quite
look at the
either.
lap times of both of them. So, Rampage did a 43, 43, 41, and the Active Beacon 41, 42. He's faster, but yeah, let's have a look at the penalties. So, Active beacon is already
Yeah,
a penalty
penalties
and a
is a
3-second
big
warning.
factor.
Warden is already on some warnings. And just and Amazed Real Shots is into the pits. He's in P4. Let's have a look at him.
Oh,
Let's have a
okay.
look
We
at him,
totally
and he
missed that.
came out
Sorry.
P4 on the
Was
medium
leading
tire now
surely.
behind
Amazed OT.
Amazed
Can you
OT.
remember? Do you remember Amazed OT? He wait, who was it? No, it was Necruz bidding. He has jumped Necruz, and same with Melanie. Necruz had a front wing change because he's
Oh,
behind
guys, here's
Mogs.
too much action going on. We can't even have
Yeah,
a look
yeah.
at the penalties.
Oh, here we
It's
go.
side by
Real
side
shots
onto the
and
straight.
Amazed OT. Yeah.
Nice braking there. Nice braking on the medium tire. Gets a lot of curb here. Too much curb in my opinion, but still gets round. And on the straight, of course, gets the DRS open because at the DRS activation point, he was behind him.
But wasn't it Amazed OT who pitted on the safety? No, it was SL Ninjas. Let's look at the
Yeah, I
back.
think it was
Melanie in
Ninjas. Yeah.
P5. Where's Ninjas?
Melanie.
SL
Melanie,
Ninjas.
let's have a look.
SL
Yeah,
Ninjas is in
Melanie's
P2. He has
Ninjas
jumped
in
real shots by
P2.
6
Yeah.
seconds.
Wow, and
With
he's
the
only
undercut.
6 seconds away from the lead. That was a big undercut. Maybe one of the best undercuts I've ever seen.
And if he can just maintain this and go to the end, he's net lead because Warden is still yet to pit. What a call by Ninjas, who pitted under the safety car when it came out for the virtual safety car, sorry, for the medium tires.
Let's have a look how old are Warden tires. They are already 14 laps old. He's on a warning, and he's on a penalty on a warning. And how about Ninjas? He only has 2 warnings, and his tires are 6 laps old. How about real shots? We have to have a look at real shots, of course. He's on a penalty as well. So he has the freshest mediums at the front. So yeah, eager to get some good lap times
Oh,
in
okay.
as he runs a bit wide there. 11
Look at
seconds
the
away.
fight for P7, Dennis Necruz and Exact Necruz, who's on fresh tires. They're going down.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes,
side by side.
yes, baby. What is
Into
that? Breaking down with the yellow mark tire. Nice action there. He gets the switchback. No, he doesn't. Good traction out of there. Nick Cruz on the yellow tire. How old are these? They are, yeah, fresh as hell, man. Second lap only.
Yeah, Necruz getting the DS quite crucial, pulling away from Exact and making the job done for P7. Also, the battle for P9 with Rampage and the Beacon is still continuing. Left 15 out of 28, so let's round up the order, by the way. Warden still yet to pit, followed by Ninjas undercutting real shots, guys, with over 6 seconds. Net lead of the race for the Manor driver, followed by MAST and Melanie. Monks in P6 doing a great job after a disconnection, joining back. Necruz in P7 looking to overtake or make some ground up after some incidents beforehand. Then we have Exact in P9, Rampage and Anti-Beacon still battling for the Ding Dong battle for P9. Tasman in the Williams doing a decent job in P11, and then we have some guys who pitted early because of incidents, also steady aims in P15. And then we had 4 retirements with Matty Bolden, Stroller for 1 Lover, Pepsi Max, and Exploding Emerald.
So Mog's doing a great job lapping 40s constantly. Now 40.4, and he got his second penalty. I think that's 6 seconds now.
Sorry,
What happened
Necruz looked quite outrageous, but yeah, let's see what he can do in straight. It just looked like he was losing the back end really much.
Are they closing up to the 4th place? Yeah, Amazed OT is only doing 41.6s around, maybe mid 41s. So Morgs is pulling. Yeah, he's closing a gap 1 second per lap, and Melanie now 39.8. What's the fastest lap? Can we have a look at it? I don't know.
And also the gap between Rochester and Ninjas is quite interesting, 5.6.
Ooh,
yeah, so only 3 seconds. Yeah.
Overtook Morgs on the inside there.
Down the inside, yeah, I just cut away from that. Not good, but...
but you have to have Watch out for it. Go on board with him. Morgs is just behind him. Let's have a look. Maybe, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
really close
Oh,
there. You have
Mox,
to be
yeah.
close there. Maybe with the slipstream, of course, and with the DRS open. Let's have a look.
Yep.
Goes around the outside here. Breaking down. Oh,
Getting the
cuts a lot.
color off.
That was a lot. But
Was trying to get
didn't
the
make it.
ego switch back. It's
Mm.
alright. I don't know if you got a
Active
cut
beacon
there, but
overtook by Rampage there at the exact same spot.
oh,
Rampage now in P9, Active Beacon in P10. So he got the point under his belt.
oh, one has bit it.
Oh. Man, Kahuna,
No,
I'm
he
a bit
hasn't.
here overwhelmed by all this action. I can't even have a look at the table standings. So, have a look. Let's have a look. Who's in the lead still? Warden is lapping 41s. Ninjas is lapping 40s. And Real Shots is doing 39s. So, Real Shots
Oh, we
eager
have
to
Webiku
get his
retiring from
positions
the
back.
race.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate for him, only 14 runners left.
Hop on board with P3.
Well. Real
With
shots.
Real Shots.
Oh, he's closing now for Ninjas. It might be not enough for Ninjas to get that win, his first win of the season, I think. Let's check. Yes, he's never won this season, and just same with his teammate Melanie. But it will still be a great, like, awesome result because he'll probably finish ahead of Melanie if he can just go to the end and not get too many penalties. Melanie is known for his clean driving
Necruz dive bombed Amazed OT there. Oh, and they touched.
oh,
They had a small touch there.
and also Melanie known for never getting any penalties in this race. Is quite Maestro approved if you know Maestro. Quite finished version.
Yeah,
Oh, Necruz gets a sublime run. Just
and
getting a really much better exit than Ace, and that was a really smooth move. Yeah. Good
I think
move by
Morgs
the
is happy
Williams driver.
about both of them fighting because if you fight, you are prone to get cut track penalties and to lose time. So maybe Morgs can still have a saying in this small battle here. As
What
Amazed
about
OT.
Amaze.C in the slipstream? Necruz defending really hard on the inside line.
Already overtook him before the corner. Oh, and
Oh,
both
they
of
make
them collide.
contact.
Oh, and Morgs hit the back of Amazed. I think that was a... Yeah, I think that was Necruz's fault. Of course, because due to his locking, to the
But
braking,
here we go.
he just
Morgs
drove
is-
into the line.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
Oh,
Amazed
the
OT
Ferrari
is maybe the
driver.
biggest loser here. Amazed OT the biggest loser here. I think he got damage. Oh! And Morgs just
Oh,
lets him
Morgs,
pass.
yeah.
Morgs running
And
wide
Warden
there,
who
Warden
hit
as
it
well.
on the super soft tires. Wow, Warden.
Yeah.
And maybe make
okay,
some inroads.
Morgs into the
Morgs
pits.
goes into the pit, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But the battle
Let's go on
for
board
the
with him then.
top 5 positions are not over. Warden can make some inroad on this first supers. He can overtake Amazed OT if he does it cleanly. Same with Necruz and Melanie. Melanie is 6.5. What about SL? Railshot has passed SL Ninjas.
Morgs pitted only 4 tires. So there was no damage. There was no damage for Morgs. He just pitted 4 tires and came out in P10.
No, he couldn't go soft to the end. I think it was quite late.
Yeah. Okay. But you never know what happens there, you know, in these fights. Sometimes it looks more threatening. Oh, and Warden into the inside of Amaze OT. Amaze OT now behind him on the DRS straight, but he gets no slipstream. No DRS.
Good move by Warden. Both overtaking and getting DS, so Mr. T doesn't have a chance of getting it back on the straight. So that's P5 for Warden. Next up is Necruz for him, who are starting to lose a bit of tire wear, I would assume. He's had them for quite some time, but he's still catching on Melanie. Only 2 point something seconds between those two. What about the gap between Ninjas? Ninjas has lost 8 tenths there, or 7 tenths, sorry,
Real
to Real
Shots is back in
Shots.
the lead, just saying.
Yeah. I said that. Real Shot,
Okay.
I think it was quite an easy move because he was on the fresher tires, but I think Ninjas is going to the end. And if he doesn't have more penalties than Melanie, he will finish ahead of his teammate because of strategy and pitting under the virtual safety car.
How far away is Ninjas? Let's have a look. Ninjas is only 2.2 seconds, so with the penalty of Real Shots, if he can match his pace, he's there for the win. I mean, Real Shots has a 3-second penalty and Ninjas has 2 warnings, so all he has to do is keep his driving clean.
We have Anti-Beacon pitting. I don't know if he had a collision with Rampage, who's in P7. We are now 13th for the Taurus driver BJ running up the race in P14. Yeah, not the race is starting to cool down a bit now. Lap 20 out of 28. One we should look out for is the battle for potential
The lead.
position.
Still the lead is still open. I mean, with all those penalties, you never know what can happen at the end. So.
Oh well, yeah, but the cars who are close to each other is the battle for podium. Necruz, you just look at the gap. Like from Gordon, he can see Williams, driver of Necruz, and Melanie right in front of him. So hopefully he can do something. The gap between Gordon and Necruz are under 2 seconds.
Ninja's already 3.7 seconds behind the Real Shots. That means if it stays like this, the Real Shots has good chances to win.
Yeah, he's dominating, not dominating, but he's in the prime position for the win, you know, and he just had the fresher tires and better pace than Ninjas, you know. But Ninjas, props to him, like doing I would say the right strategy called pitting on the virtual safety car when he had the chance of it and just totally undercut his contenders who he knew were in a battle. Yeah, we're getting closer now to the end. Warden, the gap between Warden and Necruz are... It's at 1.6 now. Warden's on the fresher super stuff, so he should be able to make some in-ground if he can make some consistent times. Obviously, consistency is quite crucial around here. Or every race.
Yeah, for every track, man. But just like Palmer says, you have to be alert on a street circuit.
Well, this is not a street circuit, I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, it's not a street circuit, but
Maybe
it's
not.
the same. I mean, consistency is important everywhere. Sometimes it's even more important than one lap pace, you know. So, yeah, keeping it out of the barriers at Monaco is more important than lapping 13s or 14s. So, yes, of course, you don't get anywhere if you're slow, but...
Warden just gained 4 tenths on Necruz now. So, also the gap between Melanie and Necruz are getting closer, so we might see a battle for the podium. It's getting closer and closer. Also, the gap between Melanie and Ninjas is not far away.
On the straight now. Breaking into turn 12. Warden here. Closing up to Necruz. It's getting into 13, 14, and then into 15. Tricky section. Who are you on board with?
I'm on board with Warden at the moment.
Okay, good. So
Um, but it doesn't look
now
like he's making
approaching
so much
last.
inroads. It's looking more closer for the manual drivers. Look at the gap between Melanie and Ninjas. It's 5.9. It's around 2 seconds. But also
Mm-hmm.
Warden and Necruz, obviously. We have 5 laps to go, and it's definitely not over. Look at Warden and Necruz now.
One and the cruise. Yeah, as they're coming through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's that's a fun section, man. But so easy to cut the track there and get the penalties. So
Yeah,
I think that's
that's
where the
probably where
most
you get.
penalty
Yeah,
come
yeah,
from.
indeed.
I don't like this. I don't like this turn. I don't like turn 10. Man, it is so hard to get this right. I always lose my car there when I'm really pushing. Because,
Yeah, yeah.
there's like this, it gets downhill and there's a small crest or whatever, and you have no traction out of turn 9,
But here we
and then
go, here we
boom.
go, Dennis. Down the inside, Warden goes. What can Necruz do about it? Is he holding
Nothing.
around the outside? Yes, he.
No, no.
No,
That's
not
one. That's
quite.
one. That's one. Good move there, Warden.
Next up is Melanie, if he can do it. Still 5 laps to go. Uh, yeah, wow. Melanie up to no, not Melanie. Warden up to P4. Well, it must be an exciting race from his POV or his perspective. Starting on the soft tires, and then going to super soft, just on a charge, non-stop.
So Ninjas and Warden, they are split by 1.3 seconds now. That means if Melanie gets the DRS open, he can overtake his teammate.
Indeed, he can. But what do you think that Ninja, as I said earlier, the relationship between those two is not the most, what we say,
The
is
best.
kind of Rosberg
Yeah. Okay.
Hamilton-ish.
Okay.
Uh, or I'm not sure. Like they don't work together that much. Like maybe
Hmm.
Ninjas could do something in favor of Melanie. We don't know, but in Belgium he showed that he just overtook his teammate when his teammate was in a championship battle with real shots. Um, yeah, now we go to the straight. Melanie is gaining ever so much on the DS, but it's not enough yet. What about Necruz and Warden? Necruz no, Warden are pulling away from Necruz. So we are currently having a battle for P2, and maybe Warden can have a taste of it as well. So tune in,
Yeah.
guys. We still have a battle.
I don't think the Manos need something like yeah, an agreement. I think that the who is that, Melanie, will get Ninjas fair and square on this straight, maybe even. No. Yeah, I think on this straight it will be done deal. Because look at the
Question
traction,
is if
look at the launch.
ninjas will put a fight against it.
No,
You
no,
see,
no,
he
he
doesn't
won't.
go
Because
defensive.
look, boom, breaking down, first gear there to get the better turn in, and he gets the best traction out of it, and boom, he's away. So that was easy
Yeah,
task for Melanie here.
yeah,
Let's have a
quite
look at his
easy move, but
penalties.
obviously ninjas who's on all the tires uh, has lost a big round, but it was a good.
Both on
I still think it was
penalties.
the right call.
Both on penalties, so it
Oh,
stays like
Warren and
this.
Necruz. Warren has made a
Warden and
mistake,
Necro.
I think, and Necruz has passed Warden. What about Warden? Can he do something about it? Coming
I
into
think Warden tires may be degraded already a bit. Let's have a look.
down, he goes side by side. Necruz getting the switchback.
6
Who
lap
has
old
the DRS
tires. What do
though?
you say? What do you say about 6 lap old tires? Are they worn or not?
From Warden's
Yeah.
perspective, or maybe I wouldn't say so. Like they are in the middle stint, you know. Super stuff can go 9 laps, so around 9-10 laps. So he still has the pace, I would say. But obviously, I don't know how his tire wear is exactly. It might be falling away, and not to mention Necruz. He's also quite far in his tire life and stuff. He went quite
So
some
he's
laps
doing.
on this. Same with ninjas. So it's only Melanie and Warden with the fresher tires, I would assume. But
Warden
yeah, now
doing
2 laps to go.
39s, just like the leaders, but they are split by 2 tire sets, but by 1 tire set, by the soft tire. That means if Warden keeps up this pace, he can still catch maybe one of the manners. Maybe
Yeah,
not the
hopefully.
second one.
We want to see a battle for the podium. What is the gap now? It's around
No, no, no.
2.7.
I want to see my team on the podium. Team Manor, let's go, guys.
Well, I don't know if Melon is thinking that he's yet again on a second place. And he will put that to his second place tally. Let's see, that's his second place, and he has had 4 third places. So nice one, Melanie. When will you win? I think he's really annoyed by that. But yeah.
What happened there between Active Beacon and VJ? There was some strange movement. What are they doing? Oh, and he retired from the session. What is that?
Oh wow.
That was strange, man. They will go both battling like in the last corner, and then Active Beacon just, yeah, he waved to the side to let him pass, but he retired. That was strange, man. I don't know what happened there. Maybe, yeah, they're bored at the back, of course.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
let's
2
jump
laps
on
to go.
with the, yeah, 2 laps to
Um,
go, and the lap is really long here, so everything can happen. Let's have a look.
It
Let's go on board
doesn't
with
seem like
Necros.
one is making
Go on board
any
with
inroads.
Necros.
Necruz, yeah, Necruz is having the better run now, and I think Warden is struggling ever so much on those super soft runners. He doesn't seem to make any inroad, and he bottles that again. Necruz really was not far away from making a move there. He didn't hesitate, just finding a mistake from the Ferrari driver, Australian Ferrari driver. Yes, now coming into the straight. What is the gap? Also, the manners is not. It's not. Um, not letting Melanie go. Here we go, Necruz and Warden. Will it be enough for the second to last lap? Maybe Necruz.
No, it's not enough.
Not yet. Oh, what happened there?
Where's the Ferrari? Where's the Ferrari? The Ferrari?
Oh, there he is.
What's that? That was
looked
strange,
like
man. He just disappeared.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought maybe disconnect. That would be crazy. Yeah, aliens implemented by Codemasters.
Yeah,
So as they come, yeah.
Oh, and Tasman and Exact now onto the voting spot you said was quite often they will happen, and indeed so Exact on the outside. Tasman is defending quite hard now into the section. Oh, Exact has spun. I don't know if there was a fault of one of those, but
Ooh, and Necros does the dive bomb on Warden there as they come side by side into the downhill section, but Necros made it stick. That's a good move, an aggressive move, Daniel Ricciardo style, but it was good.
yeah, clean, right? I
Yeah,
didn't see it.
clean, right? But the Warden had to react to it, I think. So
Yeah,
it
of
was
course,
good
of
driving
course.
from both of them. Yeah, it was good driving from both of them.
But yeah, it seems to be over for Warden. Maybe he should have gone. He couldn't have gone for soft because he was starting on soft. So either super soft or medium.
Where did he start exactly? Like, can we see
He
it in
started
this thing?
P7, I think.
P6,
Or maybe
P6, P6.
P6.
So
Okay.
who gained the most positions on in this race? I think it was Tasman who made a good move from P14 to P9.
Yeah, good race by the German Williams driver, the new rookie, as I said.
Amazed OT as well from
Also,
P10 to
Morgs doing a
P6.
good job.
Yeah.
Even though he qualified good. Still a good position by the Wills driver.
And
There
we
we
got
go,
a
let's
winner.
just won the race. What about Melanie Cross
Great drive from
down a
him.
second? Yep, another second place to his tally. India's in third, I would assume. Let's see. Not saying any final yet because of penalties.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. The penalties
One
always alter
in
the result.
P4, so I think Necruz had some penalties.
Yeah, I think
There
one
we go.
had, yeah, 2 penalties, and how many Necros? Oh, Necros got a lot of penalties at the end. I think he was really pushing hard and testing his
Yeah,
limits.
he full
Pushing his
test when
limits,
he
yeah.
runs out of fuel, but just enough
Come on,
to
guys.
come ahead of exact. You are
So maybe
Pepsi
top
across the line.
Pepsi
Not there we go.
S12. Okay. So that's the results then. Read it out.
Yep, there we go. Rail shots in P1. 8 seconds is the gap to Melanie, who had one less a penalty. He had a penalty, Melanie. Whoa. He'll be that's not good. But Ninjas in P3. Good. Once again, double podium by the Manor drivers. One in P4. Solid race by him. As you can see, there's many of them doing the one stop. Necruz in P5. And P6 is a Maester T. P7 is SRL Rampage. Tasman, good job by him. Same with Morgs in P9. C3D Stadiums in P10. Exact in P11. Not gaining any positions from his start position. TR Pepsi in 12th place. And the Beacon 13th. And then we have the entire races.